Okay, so we're gonna go over credit card mask. So this says usually when you buy something, you're asked whether your credit card number, phone number, or answer. Usually when you buy, you're asked whether your credit card number, phone number, or answer to your most secret question is still correct. However, since someone told you, someone could look over your shoulder. You don't want that shown on your screen. Instead, we mask it. It says your task is to write a function called maskify, which changes all but the last 4 characters in it. Into pound signs. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we want to take this credit card number and mask everything except for the last 4 digits. So our input is going to be this, and we want this as an output. Okay. So I already put everything into my IDE, which is over here. I didn't put anything but just a function. Let's start our prep work. So yeah, PREP is for our prep. So we're going to put in our parameters. So we want to know what the input is. The input is going to be this string, which can be, I guess, a credit card number. But over here, they also have strings. So it's just going to be a string. So our input is going to be a string. And we need to return the string with the string masked with pound symbols or octothorpes up to the last 4 characters. So let's get some examples in right here. So of course we're going to input a string, and what we're returning is the string masked with octothorpes or pound signs up to the last 4 digits. Examples, there's a bunch of examples right here, so we'll go ahead and take these and put it there. That looks really messy, but those are some examples. I don't like that, it looks too messy. We'll just keep one, I guess. We'll keep these. Cool, that's a little cleaner. Also notice that if we only have 1, or if it's less than 4 characters, we just return the whole thing, looks like. So if it's only 1 character, we only return 1. If it's no character, and I'm gonna assume if it's 2 characters, we only return 2. But it doesn't tell us that, so my thing is, if we get something like 1, 2, what are we supposed to return? I'm gonna assume that we just return 1, 2, because there's no 4 digits to even last 4 to even convert. Yep. So unless it's up to there, then I can convert these right there to pound. Nope, just 2, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm gonna do. Assume, because it's not telling me anything different. It's just telling me last 4. So if there is no last 4, don't do anything. So another thing is, like, what happened if there's only 4? So it always has to be more than 4. If it's more than 4, I'm just going to return whatever that. Or if it's less than 4, I'll just return whatever that string is. Okay, so now we can do some pseudocode, and since I just said that, I'll just go ahead and write that down. We need to. What I'm going to do is, so let me get this right here. Again, this bigger. This is what we want to return. So one way that we can do this, I'm thinking I can iterate over here. No, I don't even need to iterate. I can find the length of this. So if I find the length, then I should be able to just get the last 4 digits. Or maybe we can do a slice. If we slice up to the last, there's a few ways we can do it. Let me try to figure out an optimal solution. So I could do a for loop and go up to this last index right here and say, replace this with the octothorpe, replace this one, replace this one, replace this one, up until you get to this index, and then return the string. That's one way to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if that works. So what I want to do is I want to iterate over CC and replace each char with octothorpe up to, well, I want to iterate over CC up to last four. What is that? What's the last four? It's going to be length. So you're going to get the length. So the length is going to be, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the length of this is 16. So the index of this would be 16 minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So I'm going to assume it would be length minus 4, up to length minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to iterate over this credit card number up to length minus 4. And while we're iterating, we're going to replace each character with an octothorpe. So iterate over CC up to length 4, replace each character with the octothorpe, and we're going to return CC. And actually, we should be able to replace, it's a string, so we should be able to replace it in place and just return the same one. So let's go ahead and try this solution out. So we're gonna do a for loop for let I equal 0 while I is less than, I said I want to go up to cc.length minus 4. We're gonna try that. And then I++. So we're iterating over it and we want to replace each character with a octothorpe. So we're going to do cc.replace, and we're going to replace whatever character cc I. We're going to replace that with this octothorpe, and I think that's actually it. Then we're going to return cc, of course, return cc, and that should work. So let's go ahead and test this out. We're going to create this function, maskify cc, and go ahead and use this number. Console.log maskify, and that's supposed to equal this string right here. And it's false. Let's see what it is that we are returning. Console.log cc. Okay, so that didn't work as far as a replace. Let's see, console.log cc. That did not work how I thought it was going to work. Length minus 4. Console.log. Let's see if it's even going through there. It's not even going through there. I is equal to 0 while I is less than cc.length minus 4. Let's see if that's the minus 4 is messing something up. No, so it's not even going through. Oh, that's because it's probably a number. Yeah, it's a number. So you have to split that. So you have to do cc.split because it's a number. So a number we can't iterate through. So what we're going to do is use a split method, and the split method is going to allow us to split these, and it'll look like this inside an array, and then we'll just iterate over that. and we still want length minus 4. cc.split length minus 4, and cc. Actually, let's go ahead and put let this credit card split equal the cc.split there. So now we already split it, so now we can just use the variable cc split, and we'll do that here, 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 and we want to return cc split dot join here, and now we'll put everything back together. Let's take out these. Oh, let's take out these console.log. Well, we can keep that console.log. Let's take out these two, and let's try that again. cc split, cc split. Didn't like that. It's not a function. Why are you saying cc split is not a function? Oh, I know why. Because cc split is not a function on a number. So before we split that number, we have to change that number into a string. So now, well, if that's the case, we didn't even need to split it. We just need to turn it into a string. But we can still split it though, since we're already done the work. So now it's split in that string. And let's check this out. cc.split. So it turns that to a string, and then we're going to split that one. There we go. Still doesn't like it. Replace. Oh, okay. Now what's happening is you can't use replace on an array. So what can we do with this array? Let's see, since we did, what do I want to do? Let's just not split it at all and just keep this into CC, and that means we keep it to a string, and we should be able to iterate over that and still be able to use replace. And we don't need join anymore because we didn't split it. Okay, so this should work now. Still nothing. String. Okay, let's console.log this, .log cc split. Okay, so it's just bringing that whole thing as a string, which is fine. But here, I would assume that it would go through each one, and it does. And let's see, console.replace. So it's not replacing that value. cc.split replace, replacing cc split. Let's console log what that even is. cc split, and I thought it would be each number, which it is, but it's not replacing it. Do I have to assign it? What is this returning? Console cc split. No, what does replace return? So that returns a new string. Okay, returns a new string. So in that case, we need to do cc split is going to equal that. So that might work. There we go. That's what we're missing. So what this replace doing is going to return a new string. And so it wasn't returning in place, so that was our issue. console.log, so that's what it's logging out. We'll just run that again. And that's our last for. True. So we also need to do that one condition. So like right now, this isn't gonna work, I don't think, for like if I have 2. Oh, it does work for 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that works up to 5. As soon as I get up to 6, then it should mask as 6. Awesome. Okay, so this looks like it works. Let's go ahead and run this in Codewars to see if we pass all our tests. We don't need our comments. We don't need this console.log. The test. It passed. Then that's it.